Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Blue, the complete Pokédex edition. And you might be wondering, where on earth are we now? What is happening with this LP? First we were in Pokemon Silver, and then we were in Pokemon Yellow, and now we're here in the wonderful world of Pokemon Stadium 2. And that is because I have decided it is high time that we got some of these trades done. So basically what I'm just going to show you is, so basically my point where I decided, okay, let's do the trades, is first of all when all the tradable Pokemon were evolved, which happened in the last part when Randy evolved into a Machoke. And second of all as well, after we'd got Eevee and got to the Safari Zone and things like that. So they were a couple of the things that I wanted to just do. Now as you can see, I'm actually after, I'll have to like choose the box here. I'm after catching like a load of shitty Pokemon in advance to make this possible. And I started calling them names like Stuart and Sally and things like that, and there's one called Boyd. But then I just started calling them all the names from Mambo number 5. So you have like a little bit of Monica, a little bit of Erica, Tina in your life, and there's Angela, Pamela, Tina, and Sandra, or whatever. I don't even know anymore. So basically I have all those shitty Pokemon so that I can trade from the game. So we're going to get started with Pokemon Silver here, and that's why I'm in Pokemon Stadium 2, not Pokemon Stadium 1, because it needs to be Pokemon Silver. And I'm actually hoping none of the Pokemon I want to trade have like new moves, because that's going to become a little bit of an issue. So yeah, there's all the Pokemon that we don't want to be trading. Well, not yet anyway. I'm going to save them for Pokemon Yellow. So let's trade Pamela here, holding her stupid berry. My poor Pokemon Silver cartridge is going to get inundated with all of these shitty ass Pokemon. Okay. Well, that's okay, because the three that I actually care about, which are Young Dom, Jessie, and Sugar Puff, they seem to be okay, because otherwise they'd be displayed in red here. And look, I can't trade Reaper either. Reaper would have been cool though, instead of like buying the Scyther in Pokemon Yellow, but that's the way it is. So it's time for Young Dom, who knows Toxic. Oh my god, how cool. That must have been like from an egg move, because Dom knew Toxic as a TM, so well, that's great. We have a Pokemon that knows Toxic. Yes, of course we want to trade Pamela. There's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. That stupid song. So yeah, it's finally happening. We're finally doing the trade. So Eevee was sent to Harry. Pamela was sent to... Rattata was sent to Harry. Everything's just going to be sent to Harry because all of my games have like the exact same... trainer name. It's Harry in all caps, but as you can see the ID is different. So yeah, we're going to be trading. So we only have 3 trades that we need to do. So who's our next terrible gift? It's like that part in Adventure Time. It's like one of my favorite parts. Yeah, I know. It's like one of my favorite parts where they're going to, I call him King Fire. I suppose he's the king of the Fire Kingdom. And then Jake is like bringing him gifts or whatever, and there's this part where he's just like, bring me your next terrible gift. And then Jake does that thing with the koala that's like, eucalyptus, like that, and it's awful. It's like the most disturbing thing. So now we've got an Ekans, we've got Jessie the Ekans over in Pokemon Blue, which is special enough, but something even more special is going to happen now, because we're going to be getting Sugar Puff. Okay, who's our next terrible gift? A little bit of Jessica on the side. And we're going to be trading for the honey monster, Sugar Puff. Even though I know we haven't got to the power plant, like that's the only thing, is that like, oh, I'm going to be getting Electabuzz before I would theoretically be able to get to the power plant. I'm going to be getting Growlithe before I could theoretically get to the Cinnabar Mansion. and stuff like that. And Kabuto I'm going to be getting before I get to the laboratory on Cinnabar Island. But you know what, I felt like the Safari Zone and the Pokemon that evolved by trading being evolved, that was like the main thing. So that's our trades done for Pokemon Silver. We've got an awful lot more work to do with Pokemon Yellow. So what I'm going to do, and some nifty evolutions as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a second, turn off the console, switch over the cartridges, and be right back. See you in a sec. Okay, here I am back in the world of Pokemon Stadium 1 for this trade, because I wanted to see if the trading system was different or anything like that, or to see what it looked like in Stadium 1 rather than Stadium 2. Maybe it goes like a little bit faster as well, because I'll be trading with like a Gen 1 game, because we've got a lot more trading to do with Pokemon Yellow, is what we have to do. So where's our next like terrible gift? There it is, Mary. All of these Mambo number 5 Pokemon, what is up with it? Seriously. Because I know it's probably to do with like saving. There's that one Pikachu I have, and here's like the actual oh well, here they are. That's all of them, isn't it? There's Axadope. Well, this is all of them, isn't it? Chanel, Frank, Roddy McDowell, Cutty, Watty, Kubo, Shania, Woog, and Vesta, and Mary. Oh my god, we're going to be trading a Mary for a Mary. Are you for real? That's going to be brilliant. Like Mary being Mary. Oh my god, that dog, the way it runs into the camera. I just want to see if it looks any different, is what I want to see. There's the dog, there's Mary being Mary for you. It doesn't even tell you, like, it got sent to Harry. Well, that saves a little bit of time. I wonder if you can just, like, save and continue. Okay, so you have to save after every single trade, so... Well, that makes sense, I suppose. So we're gonna... But I wish it, like, kept, like, the same, like, transfer pack or whatever. That would be useful. So where's our next terrible gift? Boyd. And I named that just because it's, like, bird named, like... There's this one cartoon with these two cats, these Abbott and Costello cats, and there's like a Tweety bird in it, and then there's this one part where it's like, oh, why'd you have to hoit the Boyd like that? I suppose it's time for Chanel. Isn't it Chanel number 8, wasn't it? It's either Chanel number 8, I think it is Chanel number 8, we might as well get on our team. Finally, a Scyther is coming to the Pokemon Blue cartridge. Otherwise only catchable in Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow, so there we go. That's that for you. I still can't get over the way Electabuzz and Ekans, like, they're completely Red exclusive. Like, you can't even get them in Pokemon Yellow. I find that really, really crazy. Because, I mean, like, it makes... Like, I mean, would it have made such a big difference? No, I didn't mean to save and quit. That's not what I wanted to do. I still have more trading to do. Saving. Yes, that's what I want to do. It's not like it even saves that much more time. There we go. Yes, this is okay. This is fine. But yeah, it's like when we get to the evolution, that's when it's really gonna go crazy. So here we go, Sandra, Tina, and Rita, and it's like all these rats. It's like I'm just thinking of that Mambo number 5 guy, what's his name, Lou Bega, singing to all these rats, is what he's doing. Okay, it's time to bring Frank Underwood over to the White House with Claire Underwood. I suppose it makes sense that Claire Underwood is in the White House. That is the complete Pokédex edition of Pokemon Blue, and Frank is like relegated over to Pokemon Yellow. For any of you out there who actually do watch House of Cards and to know how cool Claire Underwood is. Save and continue this time, Mr. Menu Man. Original Trainer Harry. It's just Original Trainer Harry all over the place. It's like Harry across time and space is what it is. Because it's like I'm Harry in 2 different alternate dimensions of Kanto, and I'm Harry in the future in Johto as well. Harry across time and space. No, stop doing that. Stop going like the wrong direction. Here we go. It's time for Roddy McDowell. It's how ridiculous. Stupid name. Yes, trade. Yes, 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 trade. In honor of my retirement, I offer you something to eat. Something to eat. I offer you tea and something to eat. This actually does go faster than Stadium 2 because it doesn't have the whole like Mary was sent to Harry thing, so it does go faster, I think. As well as not having to, as well it cuts out time that we don't have that menu coming up saying like, oh, this is a Generation 1 cartridge, so you have to be careful and all of this rubbish. Okay, where's our next terrible gift? Rita. We're getting all of these crazy Pokemon on our Pokemon Blue cartridge. This is just going to be one big Mondo trade show is what it's going to be. Well, it's time for Cutty Watty to come over. I don't know why my Charmander always end up getting really terrible, stupid names. It's like in the Pokemon Yellow LP, the anime edition, it was called Warosagina after that video that I saw where this girl was talking about how like Waluigi and Rosalina are the best couple in the world and how people should like wake up and realize that or something, and she went absolutely crazy. So that's how like Charmander ended up getting an unfortunate name like Warosagina in that game, because it was like Brangelina, I suppose. There's Hope looking all badass there. Okay, where's our next terrible gift? Here it is, a little bit of Erica in my life. Just Lou Bega singing about all these rats, like, and one Pidgey. Just all these rats and one Pidgey. What's time for Kubo? He's so cute. I love Kabuto and Kabutops. They're just cool Pokemon. I have a fixation on fossil Pokemon anyway. It's like all the fossil Pokemon, I love them. Well, most of them anyway. Like there's like a couple that I'm not too partial to, like Aerodactyl is okay. And like, what's like the one, and Rampardos is only okay as well. But like otherwise I love them. Like I love fossil Pokemon. Especially Cradilly. Oh my god, Cradilly. I had like an Armaldo on my team in my first playthrough of Pokemon Sapphire as well, and he was really cool. I think he was, I got him up to like level 100 actually, funnily enough. Okay, what else do we have here? Our next terrible gift. A little bit of Monica. Just a little bit of trading for the entire video. It actually is going to be an entire video. Here we go, Aunt Vesta is coming over from the Pleasure Dome. I can't believe I called that thing Aunt Vesta. I think in my original video, remember I was saying in that Pokemon Yellow video that the recording crapped out and I had to like re-record it. Well, I had actually caught Oddish already in the first attempt at recording that video, and I'm pretty sure I named it Alice in the first attempt because it was like the weed Pokemon, and it's like, who ever heard of an Alice with a blah 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 blah, and it's like, she is a W-E-E-D, a weed, like that. And it just reminded me of that, like the way that those flowers are like all down on poor Alice over being a weed apparently. Do I have enough did I catch enough Rattatas to catch all these Pokemon? That's yeah, I do, because it's only like Woog and Shania that are left. I'm Woog. Seriously, there's this part in that We're Back a Dinosaur story where they're introducing themselves and they're all just like, oh, I'm such and such a thing, and I'm this person, and I'm this sort of dinosaur. Then like the Triceratops is just like, Woog, like that. It's just like, I'm Woog. It's like, well, good for you, Woog. I don't even know if that's the way its name is supposed to be spelled. Well, that Rattata was named Sally because it was like, oh, Sally, like Sally Acorn, because it's a rat. Well, even though Sally Acorn was a chipmunk, as far as I know, Sally Acorn wasn't a rat at all. I don't know where I get off. You're Stuart Little here. See, first I was like, oh, I'll think up names that are appropriate for these rats and birds and things. And then I was like, no, fuck that. I have no patience for thinking up appropriate names for all of these useless trade fodder Pokemon. I'll just start calling them girls' names out of Mambo number 5. Here Shania is coming over to Pokemon Blue and life is gonna get good. 'Cause life's about love, life's about pain, life's about to get good. Yeah, life is about to get good here, because now it's when the exciting stuff starts. Now, what way am I going to do this? I still haven't figured out whether I'm going to, like, evolve them on Pokemon Yellow, or whether I'm going to evolve them on Pokemon Blue. I suppose it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Like, what I can do is I can just first of all trade, like, who do we have up first? So there's, like, Babadook, Keaton, the Boulder, and Randy. Well, let's get Randy out of the way first. Randy, yes, you. Yes, 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 you. I'm going to be trading you today. I have decided to announce your tradingment. I suppose I can just trade it back for one of these dumb Pokemon. Well, no, what about Axadope? Or Big Burger, because he's a burger with strength. I suppose Pudding. Just trade it for Pudding. It's all going to get traded back in the end anyway. But what I'm interested in is whether the evolution will happen on, like, the Pokemon Yellow side or the Pokemon Blue side. I suppose I have the choice, because I could interrupt the evolution. And there's Pidgey. And here's Machoke. Okay, is it going to happen? Oh my god, it's happening. And it evolved. Oh my god. Jesus, and then he's just going crazy. He's like, I'm evolved now. I'm just a psychopath. Jesus Christ. Because now what I can do is I can trade, for example, I can trade the Boulder with Randy and just kind of go in like a big circle. That's what I'm going to do. That's like the easiest way to do it. Oh my god, this is like trade-a-rama here. Like, there's just so much trading. So much rough trade going on in this video. Because it takes so long as well with all the menus. It's like I'm really not prepared for this. It's like I sent him away with 2 arms and he's coming back with 4 arms. Ridiculous. Wasn't one of the alien transformations in Ben 10 just called 4 arms? It's like wasn't one of the transformations just called 4 arms? Like, that's all it was called. Well, now the Boulder is an even bigger, rounder Bowler. Bowler. He's a baller, is what he is. He's an even bigger, rounder Boulder to bury you in an even bigger, rounder Rock-a-Lanch, I suppose. But yeah, wasn't one of the transformations just called 4 arms? It's like, oh great. What's this alien? Oh, it's like a big strong guy with 4 arms. Well, they just call him 4 arms. Brilliant. Where's like all these Pokemon I want to trade? Oh, Keaton. They're the only 4, aren't they? They're the only 4 in Gen 1 is like Haunter, Kadabra, Machoke, and Graveler. Now we're going to be getting a Golem back. I'm going to have to add so many to my Pokedex. It's got, like, I'll have to check the Pokedex when we finish this up. I might actually go into the game and check the Pokedex, because that's really fun as well, because like if you check the Pokedex on the PC, Professor Oak will like give you a comment as well. Time to evolve, Keaton. It's the moment you've been waiting for. You are a shitty Kadabra no more. Now you are a big, powerful Alakazam. I'm so glad I'm able to show this on screen by way of Pokemon Stadium. Okay, we're nearly finished, guys. Only like 2 more trades to go, because I'll have to trade Babadook for Keaton, and then I'll have to trade Pudding back for Babadook. How ridiculous. Okay, where are they? There's Babadook down here. Could you imagine if I had been able to... Like, I wonder whether I would... Well, no, that team is like gone altogether. Like, why am I even talking about that? Do you know, like, what I was talking about was like my original yellow team that had like Bill Murray and stuff like that. And if I were going to do like the gym leader castle, like do the Elite Four, like I'd probably evolve them into Gengar and stuff like that, like fully evolve them and have like a Blastoise and a Venusaur as well. But I guess that's all said and done now, and that's not going to happen because those Pokemon are just gone. But we get to see the Babadook evolve into a beautiful Gengar, who actually like is quite Babadookish looking, I suppose. With his scary form. So there we go. That's all of like the evolutions done by trade. Now I just have to get the Babadook back. Because I want you back. Like I'm not just gonna leave the Babadook over there on the Pokemon Yellow cartridge. And like I need to get him back anyway to get my to get it to count on the thing. There's Pudding. That's what I was looking for. Pudding. I already have a bird. I already have Oko-san, and Oko-san does not take being replaced with another Pidgey very lightly. So we're gonna have to trade you back lickety-split before Oko-san finds out and crashes through the window and probably starts beating you up or something, like he used to do with Sakuya. It's just ridiculous. Well, now we have the Babadook back in Pokemon Blue. I'm actually like really excited because I'm wondering like how much it'll be. It'll probably be like something like, save and quit. Is it going to be like 65? 64? I think it'll be like, how crazy would it be if it was actually like 64? Is it going to be like 64 or something, I think? No, I think it's actually more. 64 would have been cool since we're on like the Nintendo 64. It just would have been really appropriate. And I know this is like a longer video again, but it's just like to get all of the trading out of the way. You can feel free to skip this video altogether if you want, since all we're doing is trading on Pokemon Stadium and watching them evolve is all we're doing. And you get to see, oh, you get to see like the Doduo background now as well, and I can actually change it as well. Like, you can change it to like a Pokemon Blue background, because normally I cut this out. But I'm not going to be doing that this time, obviously. See, you can like change it to a Pokemon Blue background. 66, oh my god. So wait a second, we'll see what he has to say about that, I guess. Access Professor Oak's PC. Pokedex rating system. Want to get your Pokedex rated? Of course. Pokedex completion is 103 seen, 66 owned. Oh, this is getting even better. Now it's even hotter. Oh my god, okay, he has like a nice positive comment about our Pokedex. Well, there we go, that's like the trade show over and done with, so thank you for watching this video. In the next part, I suppose we'll do either more Safari zoning or Koga's gym, I haven't decided yet. But yeah, see you next time, bye now.